Hello, this is your host, not a guru. In this video, we will attempt to convey the ancient wisdom as we explore the secrets of the gods. Not all are of a state of consciousness that will allow them to process or accept this information. So be it. Debates are pointless in this regard. Revelation can only come to those who are ready to receive it. The lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. According to the Kabbalion, the principles of truth are 7. He who knows these, understandingly, possesses the magic key before whose touch all the doors of the temple fly open. In the Hermetic wisdom contained in the Kabbalion are the secrets of creation. By understanding and applying these principles, we can unlock the secrets of creation and apply them directly to our own lives. The first Hermetic principle states that the all is mind, the universe is mental, the all is spirit, a universal, infinite, living mind. This principle explains the true nature of energy, power, and matter. All of the phenomenal world or universe is simply a mental creation of the all, subject to the laws of created things, and that the universe, as a whole, and in its parts or units, has its existence in the mind of the all, in which mind we live and move and have our being. Now, in case you were wondering about the veracity of this ancient Hermetic teaching, Max Planck, the father of quantum physics, stated that there is no matter as such. All matter exists and originates only by virtue of a force. We must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious and intelligent mind. And this mind is the matrix of all matter. He went on to state that I regard consciousness as fundamental. I regard matter as derivative from consciousness. Albert Einstein stated that matter is spirit reduced to a point of visibility. There is no matter. The ancients knew something which we seem to have forgotten. The second Hermetic principle is the principle of correspondence. As above, so below. As below, so above. This principle embodies the truth that there is always a correspondence between the laws and phenomena of the various planes of being and life. There are planes beyond our knowing, but with the principle of correspondence, we are able to understand much that would otherwise be unknowable to us. This principle is of universal application and manifestation on the various planes of the material, mental, and spiritual universe. Keeping in mind that the universe is mental and that there is a correspondence between the higher and lower planes of existence, we can take hold of these truths and begin to intelligently employ them to shape our reality. Seeds have been described as magical biological machines. Each one has the potential to become a new plant and produce more seeds, revealing the circle of life and nature's endless ability to reproduce and renew itself. Taking into account the principle of correspondence, as above, so below, we can see that the universe is filled with seeds. Every star is a seed. Every planet with life is a seed. Every galaxy is a collection of seeds. Every seed produces after its own kind. The secret of creation is in the seed. Taking into account the first Hermetic principle, that the universe is mental, we can understand that our thoughts are seeds. The mental fabric of thought is the soil in which we can plant our seeds. Thought is the seed for action. If you control the cause, you can control the effect. The object of all life is development, and everything that lives has an inalienable right to all the development it is capable of obtaining. The quality of your thoughts determine your quality of life. If your thoughts are pure and good, your life will also be good, and vice versa. Man's mind is like a garden, which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild. But whether cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth the fruits of the seeds planted in it. If no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless weed seeds will fall into it and will produce after their kind. Just like a gardener removes the weeds from his garden, so we must discard the impure and useless thoughts from our mind and must concentrate on cultivating the useful and pure thoughts. By the right choice and true application of thoughts, man ascends towards perfection. The purpose of nature is the advancement and unfoldment of life, and everyone should have all that can contribute to the power, elegance, and beauty and richness of life. In order to achieve our highest and best, we must begin to live in harmony with the laws governing the universe. You were never taught this in school because the educational system isn't designed for human beings. It is designed to produce human doings that will fit into the gears of the machine designed by the controllers. It is the natural and inherent impulse of life to seek to live more. It is the nature of intelligence to enlarge itself, and of consciousness to seek to extend its boundaries and find fuller expression. The universe of forms has been made by formless living substance, throwing itself into form in order to express itself more fully. The mind of the all is a great living presence, always moving inherently toward more life and fuller functioning. Nature is formed for the advancement of life, and its impelling motive is the increase of life. Because of this, everything which can possibly minister to life is bountifully provided. There can be no lack unless the all is to contradict itself and nullify its own works. You are not kept poor by lack in the supply of riches. The resources of the formless supply of the all are at the command of the man or woman who will act and think in a way that invites abundance. With the help of our higher self, we can write our life script, and by placing the seeds of our vision and intention before us daily, we begin the process of co-creating with the universe. By expressing thanks and gratitude to the all for what we have now and for the manifestation of our thought seeds, we set in motion the creative forces of nature and spirit. Thoughts are seeds, and the power of life is in the seed. Thought is the only power which can produce tangible riches from the formless substance. The all is mind. The universe is mental. The stuff from which all things are made is a substance which thinks, and a thought of form in this substance produces the form. Original substance moves according to its thoughts. Every form and process you see in nature is the visible expression of a thought in original substance. As the mind thinks of a form, it takes that form. As it thinks of a motion, it makes that motion. That is the way all things were created. We live in a thought world, which is part of a thought universe. The thought of a moving universe extended throughout formless substance and the thinking mind, moving according to that thought, took the form of galaxies and systems of stars and planets and maintains that form. Thinking substance takes the form of its thought and moves according to the thought. Just as there is a physical process involved in planting a physical seed, there is a metaphysical process involved in planting a metaphysical seed or a thought seed. We will explain this technique. Make sure that you are not trying too hard when you do this technique. If you find yourself struggling, you need to relax further. Sit quietly or lie down and close your eyes. Take several deep breaths and then quiet your mind by meditating until you feel a state of deep relaxation. Next, create a scene of what you would be experiencing if your thought came true. The scene should last between 5 and 15 seconds. Choose a scene that embodies the feeling you would like to experience. Make sure that it is a scene that shows the aftermath of you having achieved your desire, not a scene that shows you still in the process of achieving it. Experience the scene as vividly as possible with your senses. You can replay this scene over and over in your mind during the day and use the relaxation and meditation technique until you fall asleep at night. Repeat the process until you feel you already possess your desire. Do not become preoccupied with the how and the minute details regarding the way your desires will be manifest. Rather, enter a state of allowing. Your higher self is perfectly capable of working out the details. Your job is to be ready to flow with the creative energy as it is made manifest.